Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today I'm unboxing the brand new debut 3 floor standing speakers, the DF53s or DF5.3s or whatever you want to sort of call them. The ELAC model numbers are really straightforward. D for debut, F for floor stander, 5 meaning basically 5-ish inch drive units, and then they did a version 2 which they called the 0.2 or 2, and now the 3s. Now this is a real departure from their original design. Brand new design, in fact, brand new tweeter, brand new look and feel. Only one colour option, and they've reduced the cabinet production cost but vastly increased the performance of sound. So unlike the first version and the second one, which looked really similar, these are boldly different, as you will see. Nevertheless, they come shipped as floor standing pairs, so 2 boxes. We're only going to open one. They're identical, you'll see everything. Again, as always, hang around for the photographs. You'll see all the close-ups. We'll take some of the packaging, etc., so you can get a really good idea of what's going on. So, the packaging. Brown boxes, screen printed in black, the new sort of 3 logo for the debut range, and then some simple sort of information associated with the product and its colour. There's a line drawing on the box. There is scannable information associated with the model on one end, and you know, in emulation of everything we've spoken about on the top as well. Opening these is really straightforward. The boxes are simply sealed closed with some basic packing tape. Folding down the cardboard and having a quick look at the inside, we see that it's very well secured with polystyrene to ensure it's well protected and freight. There's a basic setup guide and information about the whole debut 3 range, including some of their centre speakers and bigger speakers as well. There's some information about adding the additional outrigger feet and all sorts of things associated with the accessories. Looking at it from here, it's pretty straightforward to see. The next move is to roll the box, lift the box off the speaker, get rid of it, and then drill down and concentrate on the speaker itself. There's a desiccant bag just off to one side to help keep it dry in transit, and the first thing to do is to isolate that middle section of polystyrene, carefully removing it. There's a wee slot in it to help hold and protect the grill, which is just at the back. Now the first departure from the previous range is the type of grill that they're utilising. This has standoff magnetic feet, like their active monitors. The Kinects have these. That's the first time I've seen them. The previous models had traditional grills that, you know, if you pried them off too aggressively, you might actually break that plastic lug. So it's good that they've now gone magnetic. It's a strong magnetic grill as well, and that they've softened it with some felt pads to ensure that there's no chatter at loud volumes, and that the grill itself can't mark or scratch the front of the speaker. It's acoustically transparent, and there's a little cutaway for the ELAC logo you'll see in a moment. And it's sort of a honeycomb design. At this point, you sort of want to reach around, and probably the easiest, I guess, is to get rid of one end, lift it up onto its top. It means that you can then remove the last of the polystyrene and the desiccant bags. The reason I've chosen to put it up that way is so we can then very quickly identify the accessories that the unit comes with. There's a little brown box, get rid of that. The box contains inside closed cell foam the really elegant outrigger feet and associated accessories like the spikes and floor protectors. There's an Allen key to help put them all together, and the outrigger feet that I mentioned. There's 4 of those. Again, hang around for the photographs, you'll see all of that. There's 4 caps, a bag with 4 bolts and spikes. No, there's 8 bolts for 2 in each of the outrigger feet, and then 4 spikes. And then there's some floor protectors and things like that as well. Again, as always, hang around for the photographs. I'll take some of these being assembled, so you won't. You'll certainly learn very quickly how to put it all together. Right, getting at the speaker is really easy. It's a small amount of sellotape just stuck off to one side, and this is a sort of a polypaper, a closed cell foam bag designed to protect the unit in transit. The bottom of the speaker is probably the first place that you would naturally stop and start assembling the outrigger feet. Again, we'll do that a little bit later. Nevertheless, as you can see, and as always, hang around for the photos. It's pre-tapped for the accessories, and it's very, very straightforward as far as fitting those, then the spikes, and then rolling the speaker over. But because I'm keen to have a look at it, we're not going to pause, and we'll turn it round and give you a look at the speaker. Now again, as I've implied with speaking about the model numbers and other things like that, this is using 5 1/4 inch drive units. It's a whole series of them, all paralleled up together, hence the name. Nevertheless, it's got ELAC's brand new titanium dome tweeter. It's protected with a little sort of very elegantly designed protection cover. Now that also helps with the disbursement of the tweeter, and to help remove some of the potential resonance that comes with most domes. It's slightly recessed, and the disbursement of it is managed with the surface that they've chosen with this tweeter housing. The front surface has a rubberized feeling to it. Now it's not actually rubber, it's just a softer material, again to help manage direct reflections off the hard surface. The speaker itself is not very deep. They've worked very, very hard to ensure that the speaker's air management and cabinet structure work together to ensure that they can put such a compact speaker with such a prestigious sound together. The first driver we see is tuned to be a mid-range, and despite it being the same look and feel as the others, the top half is essentially wired and braced, associated with being a bookshelf speaker. Then, running 2 additional 5 1/4 inch drive units for the bass drivers in a 3-way crossover design. Now that's quite unheard of in these budget speakers, but ELAC have been producing wonderful floor standing speakers at this quality for a very long period of time. Nevertheless, as I alluded with the little cutaway in the grille, we've now got centrally located the ELAC logo. You'll see that there's a sort of a 2-tone effect as I move this around. So with a light reflecting off the woven cone material, and then a matte finish on the front surface, then that classic black ash at the side and top, you get a real elegance to it, despite it's being such a budget product. There's an effort made to its design that will easily reward you as you sit these in your living room. Nevertheless, look, the frequency response of these mid-sized floor standing speakers is down to about 38 Hz. Now that's really prestigious given the budget. They are running about 89 dB and probably about 8 ohms as far as all of those numbers. Certainly easy enough to drive is the important thing, easy enough to get the most out of, the other important thing, and brilliant as far as the softness it has on your wallet. Right, looking at the sides again, just to get an understanding of their physical size, and then the back. That's the dual ports that I mentioned, and again the top half of this is braced completely separately to ensure that the mid-range and treble acts like a bookshelf speaker, and then the ports and cabinets are designed to manage the bass drivers independently. These are not designed to be bi-wired, so you will see just a single set of traditional 5-way binding posts. These are clearly labelled plus and minus, and beneath it we see the ELAC logo, reference to its model number, and again its serial number. So there we have it, ELAC's brand new debut 3 floor standing speakers, the DF53s or 5.3s, unboxed here at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.